Hello guys. Previously we have seen that how to take a screenshot. If you didn't check out my previous video, you can check it out from the I button, and you can see that there is we have like learned a thing like how to take the screenshot and how to store it in a different folder, how to pass the query into Google search box, and how to basically automate the Google. So now we'll be learning how to automate the name of the screenshot file. Okay, here we can see that after doing the screenshot, there is a screenshot file name, right? So after doing the screenshot and after taking the screenshot, the name should is same. The name is not changing. So what's the issue over here? Like while you are doing the test, it's okay while you are practicing, and if you are doing some real test case, then it will be an error. Then it will be showing that the file the picture will replace it again and again, and the main method, the main purpose of doing the screenshot will not be promised or will not be delivered, right? So what we can do is that we will be automating the things. Now there is a lot of method we can do it. Like for me, the best method, like if I suggest, if you want my suggestion, then what I do is that I just use the date and time so that I can like get know like why, when the picture has been taken, when the screenshot has been taken, when what for has been taken, and at what time it has been taken. Okay, so what we will do here is we'll be importing date. We'll be importing a date variable. Uh, we'll be importing a date class basically, while we'll be creating an object of date. And let's just do it in a different class so that I can make you understand what's the date of thing, like date do actually. And there will be a lot of other code, other stuff will be written. So you will be getting to understand like what we have to do is that. So see, like date demo. Okay. So here what we have to do is that we will be writing the code where our code will start. So here we'll be using date class. See, we have created a class, we have created a date object of date class. Here, like while we are hovering on the date of class, there are two imports have been set. Like there is two import. So which one have we have to import is that we have to import the java.util. After the java.util, there will be an import of java.util. Now post that thing, we can see that if I just print it, or before like printing it, if I just print it, try to print it system.out.print. If I just print it, it will show an error. If I just run it, something is something is wrong. Yeah, there is an wrong. Yes. So if I just run it, it's showing. Okay, so it's showing the same thing. It's showing the same thing. But while we are typing, there is an sorry, there is a colon and spaces. If I just create a new folder, and then under that if I just create again a new suppose file or an bitmap image, and I just paste this, let's see if it works or not. See here, a file name can't contain any of the following characters, like the colon, even the spaces can't be there. So what we do have to do is that, like, we have to replace the thing. Here we have to replace the stuffs like the spaces, the colons. To replace this, we'll be using some method. Like we have to first of all store it in a string so that we can use it in the string part. Okay, so let's see. Let's write system or the file name, right? So the screenshot file name, scr file name, and we'll be changing to date to string. So what the method actually doing is that the date variable, the date object is changing into date dot to string. Now what's the thing we have to replace is that we'll be replacing by using replace by doing this. Like in this part, we'll be replacing this colon thing, and post that will be, we have to get a new character, like replacing this, it will be put in this. Okay, and post that we'll be replacing the spaces like this, and again the same thing, and put a semicolon. Now if I just print the str file name and run it, see, this is the best method we can do. Now copy this thing and we'll try to rename and put it. See, there's no error while storing the file and thing. Okay, so we'll be using the same method we'll be using. So is a test case how to change the file name. So it will be the same method, okay, for using, for doing it here in the automation part. So now what we have to do is that there's some mistake. Okay, that that curvy braces is actually, the braces are actually putting the error. So we don't need this. Let's delete this thing. Okay, so we have done this str file name and all, and we'll put here, so that whenever whenever the file is storing, it will be stored as this, and it will be stored as if this thing. Let's run it and check it if it is working or not. So it's working fine till now. Okay, so it's working very cool. Let's just check if it is doing the thing that I want to do here. Yes. So the file, see here, the file name is actually, the date is actually keeping it, like it's very very good to keep a record when you just took the screenshot, and when which date you were working on. Is very effective method of doing things, certain things. Now in this test scenario, while practicing, I just understood that there's an error, like after opening the driver.get, we should at least minimize the browser, so that I can like understood the fact, and the fact in the method, right, the window very effectively. Okay, so what we'll do here is that we'll be calling the driver.manage dot window and the maximize button. Okay, now if I just run it, you will see that they have maximized our window. See, the window get maximized. It's actually covered the full screen, and then you will take a screenshot and close the pause. So today, like in this video, we have learned how to automate the name of the screenshot file that we are storing. And second most, so the first most important thing that we have learned is that how to take a screenshot. So I hope I have make you understand a lot of things, and in the future videos we'll be learning a lot of things, like how to actually automate much more or interactable thing, how to click, how to pass a query, how to pass an argument, how to pass a web element through an argument as an argument, and very action classes, how to handle the drop down, the pop-ups, the ssl errors and all. So stay tuned to this tutorial series, and do share it with your friends and colleagues, so that they can also learn. And if you just want to interact with me or talk with me, then you can find me on our linkedin. And I hope that I have made you understand, and let have fun with automation, because I don't follow the stereotypical, like the typical way of learning. I just do it in practical, so that you guys can understand a lot by practical as well as theory. And if you just want to learn more, you can also visit a lot of things like the selenium hu.org, that is selenium.dev, and go through the documentation and learn through it. So thank you guys, thanks a lot for being with me for so long time, and we'll be learning a lot of things in the next videos.